What's up everybody, it's Lo, Beauty Demon, and we're back to talk about internet BS. And this is some true internet BS. We are not talking about creepshow art today. Needed a little bit of a break. But today we're going to be talking about the creator Amberlynn Reid striking down commentary reaction channel, specifically another channel called Apathetic Facts. Before we get into this though, if you have not already, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon so you get a notification every time I post. Don't send anybody that we talk about in this video any hate, negativity, nothing like that. These are just my thoughts and opinions based on what I'm seeing play out on the internet. So if you have something to say about what we're talking about, shoot it down in the comments below. That's what the comments are there for. And with that, let's get into this. Alrighty, I don't even know where to start with telling you who Amberlynn Reid is if you are not familiar with her already. Amberlynn Reid is a vlog, weight loss channel who has never actually succeeded in losing weight. Currently, she is on a new weight loss journey and has been losing small amounts of weight over the course of days, so good luck to her on that. But that's not what we're here to talk about at all. I am not here to talk about her appearance in any way, shape, or form. It's just hard to classify what her channel even is, really. Amberlynn Reid joined YouTube in 2011. I'm not sure when she actually started posting, but she has 198k subscribers, so she's almost at that 200k mark. So she's kind of a big creator in that sense. She has a large following, but Amberlynn Reid has seen her fair share of drama and controversies because, well, there are entire channels and a whole community that are built around pointing out the inconsistencies in Amberlynn Reid's stories and statements, things that, oh my god, what's happening? Ugh. Things that she posts in videos and, you know, states about her life. Recently, she has gone through a huge breakup. It has been the end of, quote, another era with our girl, and she has moved into keeping her life a little more private with a new off-camera girlfriend who she refers to as wifey. That kind of sums up that as best as we can, honestly. There are, like I said, several channels that are literally just dedicated to going over what Amberlynn Reid is constantly putting out there, because for a while she was doing live streams pretty frequently, so you kind of have to rely on reaction channels to keep up with it if you had a real life, you know, outside of watching YouTube videos. I personally cannot keep up with all of the shit that Amberlynn Reid does, and to be totally honest, I find Amberlynn Reid herself kind of boring. That is why I've never really done any kind of reaction videos to her or anything. I love several reaction channels, but they make the content more palatable for sure, and really with those channels, I'm watching them because I like the creator of that channel, not so much because they're talking about Amberlynn Reid. However, I did want to talk about something that has been happening over the past few months with Amberlynn Reid. Like I said, there are several channels. One is called Apathetic Facts. Apathetic Facts is a faceless channel that uploads content almost immediately after Amberlynn Reid will upload a video and use just clips of Amberlynn Reid from old videos, from new videos, kind of putting these things together to show inconsistencies or lies in Amberlynn Reid's stories. Amberlynn Reid is known for getting into drama with reaction channels. I've seen Amberlynn Reid in many live streams call out Karina Kaboom, who is somebody who's pretty fair with Amberlynn Reid, claiming that she loved Alex Shook and even took one of his sound bites and put it into her intro for a time being. And then, of course, we cannot forget that once upon a time, Amberlynn Reid did a reaction video to the creator Zachary Michael doing a reaction video to her. And then he did a reaction video to her reaction video of him reacting to her. And I found it enjoyable, I'm not gonna lie. But Apathetic Facts has become quite a fixation for Amberlynn Reid. Now, I personally think it is partially due to the fact that you don't really know who Apathetic Facts is because, like I said, they are a faceless channel. They don't actually even use their own voice for voiceover. They use like a voice simulator or sometimes just text on the screen. And we know the other reason is Amberlynn Reid is pissed that this channel uses her clips and gets more views than she does. And that really has more to do with Amberlynn and her channel than Apathetic Facts and their channel. People find what Apathetic Facts is doing entertaining and appealing. But Amberlynn Reid finds it, well, Amberlynn Reid thinks it's infringing on her copyright. In mid-November, it was around like the 15th, Amberlynn Reid actually copyright striked several of Apathetic Facts videos. I believe it was 8 videos, and this eventually resulted in a temporary takedown, I believe, of the channel. These videos were eventually reinstated. You know, when you get a copyright strike, you have two options. One, you can contact the person who put the strike on and attempt to resolve it, or you can counter it with YouTube if YouTube deems no, what they're saying is in the right according to our terms of service, then it becomes a legal battle. But in countering that, you do also have to give your real personal information, because this could turn into an actual legal case. Apathetic Facts actually said that they did a counter because they initially thought that was their only course of action, but then saw, oh, I can actually message Amberlynn and try and resolve this. So after they did the counterclaim, they then messaged Amberlynn Reid. At this point, though, all of their personal information has been turned over to YouTube and therefore turned over to Amberlynn Reid. Now, Amberlynn Reid did say that they did strike this video. There's no doubt about that. They admitted it in a video that they have never really strike people before. But if you know Amberlynn, that's not true. They have done this in the past to other people. They did this because they felt like this person was literally just straight up re-uploading some of their content. Amberlynn also says that they were in communication and they, quote, tried to reach some sort of compromise, but were unable to. End quote. This is according to Amberlynn Reid, that came out of her mouth. Amberlynn Reid even said that they spoke to a contact at YouTube, and this person at YouTube told them, oh yeah, they're totally stealing your content. You have every right to do this. YouTube eventually looked at the review, the counterclaim that Apathetic Facts put in, and they found that actually, yes, her videos do fall within their terms of service. But let's backtrack a little bit, because right after Apathetic Facts put in that counterclaim and revealed their real name, essentially doxing themselves to Amberlynn Reid, they started to get actual, harassment. Their family members started to get harassment. Of course, who else do we think this could be but Amberlynn Reid, or potentially their new girlfriend, wifey? And Apathetic Facts said this about this: to clear things up for those asking, right after I sent my counter argument with my full name, address, phone number, there were accounts popping up with my family members' names and saying things like, insert my name is so fat and huge, my name deserves this, etc. on my channel and many others. Well, I asked Amber if it was her and she said no, she would never do that. So even with everything going on, I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt, as I have no proof, and letting you know it was not her. Whoever it was quickly deleted their comments, hasn't commented since, and all parties have moved on. Apathetic Facts is being nice and giving her the benefit of the doubt that it was not her or anyone in Amberlynn Reid's camp, but it does strike me as odd that all of these comments and things started coming out, at least with the timing of it all. 2 months ago, this all started to go down. Apathetic Facts at first didn't know if they were getting their channel back, so they just, were gonna take a break. They even said, I'm taking a break from social media as I'm continuously getting people wishing death on me and my family, and it's all just too much for me right now. I love my womp wompers, and thank you to all those who are not saying those things. I will update you all soon, and then edited, here to stay, girls. And then, hey girls, a month ago, my channel is here to stay. Thank you so much for love and support during these past 2 weeks. I had no idea I was so loved and supported. Now I'm off to edit some fun stuff for you. Apathetic Facts was back, posting videos. Everything was normal-ish. Amberlynn Reid had other news, stupid dramas to just continue on for people to speculate over, because that's really what a lot of it is people pick all the inconsistencies out. And then on January 4th, of this year, Amberlynn Reid decided to email Apathetic Facts and threaten to strike their channel again. 9 days ago, Apathetic Facts said, once again, Amber has emailed me threatening to copyright strike me, and also said, you're taking my views and money from me. When I informed her there is now a record of her abusing the system, she quickly said, well, I don't plan on copywriting you because the drama from it is pathetic, lol. Now, coincidentally, my channel has been reported and I am in another appeals process with YouTube. Even after having 3 videos reinstated, working on the 4th, the ample editing, and YouTube consistently finding in my favor, my channel is still being targeted. People wanted to know what were the messages that Amberlynn Reid was sending to her. So 1 day ago, Apathetic Facts posted this. These were some of the emails sent back and forth on January 4th, 2022. There is a long email I sent her after the last screenshot letting her know I had personally shared her emails with YouTube and I will now be taking the law into my own hands. Just a few days later, my channel was reported, flagged multiple times, and demonetized. Amber then proceeded to claim I was slandering her and creating a false narrative in her community post. FYIs. Yes, this is Amber's email that she has on file with YouTube, and they are the ones who gave me her email back in November 2021, in case I wanted to contact her to ask her personally to retract the strikes. I did, and she didn't. It does show me who copyright strikes me, but this time it was a flagging and reporting, and YouTube will not tell me who reported, hence my community post on January 15th. The first line of the first screenshot is blurred because it is about our previous conversation from over 2 months ago. Yes, YouTube really did send me a link to show me that having more views than her was not against community guidelines. My email address is blurred. Amber's email does not show up for some reason in these screenshots, hence no blur for her. Yes, in hindsight, I shouldn't have even emailed her back. I'm still fighting for this channel behind the scenes, and I'm very grateful for those of you who continuously check up on me. And she included 3 images of emails, and the first email was from Amberlynn Reid to Apathetic Facts, and it said, "I will be copywriting your videos if you keep stealing my content. I have had several people reach out to me, and I went to your channel, and it looks like you're doing the exact same thing you did before. These videos do not fall under fair use, as 97% of every single one of your videos is exactly my re-uploaded. You're also taking views and money away from me, which is a sure sign of going against YouTube's guidelines." So then Apathetic Facts responds and says, "I want you to know that I have been in contact with YouTube, and after me winning several videos back for the first time, they are very aware of what you are doing, and I would be careful if I were you. I also asked them if me getting more views than you, or as you say, stealing my viewers and money on a video is violating community guidelines, and they told me no. Getting more views than you is not a violation, and they sent me a link to show that it's not." Amberlynn Reid responded then, "Why are they telling us different things? The point is you're stealing my content, and you know you are. I don't plan on copywriting you because the drama from it is pathetic, lol, but you can't deny what you're doing is kind of wrong." So Amberlynn Reid completely is disregarding what YouTube has actually already said. There's already a precedent here set by the company. Apathetic Facts is doing nothing wrong. Now, do I think that Amberlynn Reid is responsible for the mass flagging of the channel? Maybe not personally, but Amberlynn Reid's supporters and friends possibly. And I still cannot wrap my head around the fact that Amberlynn Reid is still stuck on this is violating guidelines and fair use, when like they've already made a decision on this. This has already happened. This was literally, if this was January 4th, it hadn't even been 2 months. It had been like a month and a half. Now, a lot of people speculate that though this is Amberlynn Reid that is doing this, that her new girlfriend, Wifey, is the one that's kind of gassing her up to do this behind the scenes, especially because Apathetic Facts does say when they were initially contacting and going back and forth between Amberlynn Reid back in November, they really got the feeling that Amber was not the only person that was messaging them, that somebody else was in it as well. Now, Apathetic Facts did make a video about a month ago, kind of going over a lot of stuff and posting some receipts. This was the first time that they'd actually shared any like emails between the two of them, but I feel like there will probably be more to come. I wanted to talk about this because, like I said, there is a large community of people that surround Amberlynn Reid and talk about her and point out the inconsistencies, but I feel like if you're not part of that community, you don't hear about this sort of stuff. And the fact that a much larger YouTube creator has a history of illegally striking a channel and then is threatening to continue to strike them in the emails for the exact same thing over and over again, and now the channel has been mass reported and flagged and is demonetized because of this. This is a serious problem, and I really hope YouTube is paying attention, like Apathetic Facts said in their email to Amberlynn Reid, because if Amber gets away with doing this to Apathetic Facts, this could have huge consequences to other channels across the entirety of YouTube. Now, Apathetic Facts has said they are taking this into their own hands, or quote what they said, like taking the law into their own hands. Not that I want somebody to sue Amberlynn Reid, but unfortunately this seems to be the only way that she is going to learn this lesson, that she can't just do this. There are actual legal consequences to this. So anyway, I will be keeping my eye on this. Like I said, it's hard to keep track of what's going on with Amberlynn Reid because things just evolve so quickly. But that is today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch. If you have not already, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Laters. Bye.